Now Jackson on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing lanes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3-0 after 1 on EA's Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson now. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 6, and a Raven 1st down.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson to throw. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Ravens.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
9 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Jackson on first down, out to his left. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Jackson throwing once more.
He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Burrow on play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
McPherson's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. So sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
After a 100-catch, 1,000-yard season 2021, Renfro's follow-up season was a major disappointment. Injuries and offensive changes kept him to just 330 yards, so hopefully the fan favorite can return to Pro Bowl form and be the type of chain mover he was on that ground.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. Second half, close game, and we're... After the interception, here's Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Buried by multiple... Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jackson. Zay Flowers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
The Bengals getting set to go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bengals strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Ravens offense back out there. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They begin with Henry. And some room to run now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up and then let it go. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great... Tied in the fourth as the kick's away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Kareem Hunt, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McCoy. and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Jackson to throw. And he is caught.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
This is 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Now Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Jackson. And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Just Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And, partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 4 quarters, not enough for all even. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fair catch called for and taken, so the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session. And now here come the Ravens. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson now on first down. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down, Ravens.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Throwing, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
As largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicked.